Hi, I'm Lee Benz, the Homescholar, and I'm in my backyard in Seattle giving you some tips, and I want you to forgive the crow. My friend the crow is overhead, so he'll be making himself known here in a second. I wanted to share something. It's a little awkward for me to talk about because the question that I get more than any other question is about homeschool transcripts, and that's awkward for me because I actually sell a product, the totaltranscriptsolution.com. So if you want to look at that, you can go to totaltranscriptsolution.com. But I want to actually talk about the feelings behind that, okay? One of the reasons why people are afraid of a homeschool transcript is because it sounds so incredibly intimidating. But when I was homeschooling high school, I read all the books, I learned everything that I could learn, and I encourage you to do that. But the way I actually made my transcript was on a Word document on my home computer. My husband helped me choose different fonts. I researched enough to know what grades and credits were, and so I included that. But it was really just me and my home computer and Microsoft Word. And I typed it up as best I could. I used a regular Times New Roman font, you know. It was a piece of white paper, actually, and it had black ink on it. And we submitted that to the colleges. They actually loved my transcript. I think they're much more impressed with organization and the teaching behind your transcript than they are what kind of template or format or organization you get your template from. So I just want you to remember that it's really not that scary because I did it myself, you know, just a Word document on my home computer, and you can do that too. And if you just sort of think about it as not being a mystical, magical thing, but just your typing it up. That's all you have to do is just type it up, and I'll be glad to help, but I don't want you to feel scared or intimidated because really it's just something that you type on your computer, and doing your best is often the best thing that you can do.